Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Winters, and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Star Trek Online. We are continuing on in the Solanae Dyson Sphere story arc, and our next mission is titled A Step Between Stars. We basically have to go to the Dyson Sphere gateway in the Azure Nebula, sector of the Beta Quadrant, and then proceed to the Dyson Joint Command. This is a single-player mission. In terms of rewards, they're kind of interesting. It has the complete Solanae set, deflector, engine, and shield. If you were doing a science build, that set might be something that you might want to consider. Doing a sort of DPS, all-out damage mightn't be the best. Maybe tanking not that great either. It's definitely science-focused. So if you're running, a science captain, science ship, then maybe you might want to check out this set. There are loads. Star Trek Online has so many sets now. It's hard to keep track of them all. So yeah, you might want to check it out if you're doing a science-esque build. Here we are at Dyson Joint Command.
You're just in time.
I'm just in time, thank you very much. Right, we are heading this way. We're going down this corridor. And we're going to speak to Sub-Commander Kal. Yeah, whatever. This dude up here.
Good to see you again. Admiral Tuvok.
And we head over here.
Joint Command, please respond.
The attack on the Voth fleet will commence shortly.
Tuvok and
Captains,
Cooper are
please return
stranded
to your
with an
ships.
entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to speak.
Logistics officer. Where is logistics officer? Man, it's been so long since I've done this mission. I'm sure this is the logistics officer. I don't know why he's going over here though. Nope, not logistics. Aha! There you are. You weren't there a minute ago.
Greetings.
And now we beam back to our ship. Excuse me. You would imagine being this close to a sun, you would kind of get a little bit cooked, wouldn't you? Right, we have to fly to the station and hail Tuvok. As you've no doubt guessed, Tuvok is in this mission, voiced by Tim Russ. He reprised his role in Star Trek Online some years ago. As always, it is cool when they get any of the Star Trek cast members to come in and reprise their roles. It's always pretty cool. Okay, so we're just basically flying around the station. We're realigning solar flare inhibitors. So it just involves us going up to them and interacting. That's it. You can see it coming back together there now. There is a hidden accolade here as well. If you do not get hit by any of these solar flares while realigning these solar inhibitors, you can get an accolade for basically not getting damaged. So I'm kind of just taking it easy a little bit here. Ah, crap. Okay, I lost it. I'm not going to get in that accolade now. I shouldn't have been so eager. Alright.
Greetings. I am Admiral Tuvok. The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello, I'm Dr. Cooper.
Allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline.
We're moving away from the Voth, right?
So, I'm assuming we all remember this dude. Dr. Cooper. The last time we saw him, do you remember we were dealing with the Undine and the Borg? Well, actually, we were dealing with the Borg and the Undine turned up. It was species 8472.
I sense another presence. We are not alone.
So I said to pay particular attention to that guy at the time, because there's some important stuff coming up, and this will be it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, confer with Tuvok, so we need to talk to Tuvok.
I am not the...
Voth! Sorry. I thought I saw something.
Remain calm, Doctor. The defenses in here can be quite lethal.
It was awful. The sounds, the blood. Ugh.
I will stand watch while you and the doctor examine the generator.
Okay, so once we activate this console, you can see what's about to happen here now. A color pops up.
If I understand this correctly, we can restore main power activating consoles that match the symbol up here. After the first one is activated, we'll only have 20 seconds to activate the other two. If we don't, the system will defend itself. Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
Okay, so Cooper has given us a rundown on what we have to do. So there's a symbol, and we have to find that one, which I think is this one here. And we have 20 seconds to get the next one.
That looks right.
Alright, red one's over here, so we'll get this one. Yellow one's here as well.
That looks right.
And now the yellow one. And that's all we had to do.
The final console is unlocked.
And as you can see, you get an accolade for that as well. Right, next part, we run over here, we interact with this console. There's a lot of Voth. Okay, now we have to talk to Tuvok. It's got very
This
dark
does
here.
not bode well. Restoring...
And now we talk to Cooper.
What are we going to do?
So you can
Voth
tell him
will
to
be
shut
here
the hell
any
up, or
second.
else you can try and talk to him
My
politely.
help. What could I do? Tuvok said that? Well, alright.
Basically, no matter what route you take, whether you're going to tell him to shut the hell
I
up
think
or
if I try this.
calm down,
Dr. Cooper,
you'll end up
we
with the same
require
result.
a solution.
I'm working on it.
While he's doing that, we'll get
Vulcans.
this R&D material.
If I can just try that. Yes, I have it. I've done.
Allow. Instead of activating, I can...
I'll wait here. You go on ahead.
So there's different options in this one, and you know, depending on what ones you choose, you have certain outcomes. Ultimately, the goal or the result is always going to be the same. It's just like a different way of getting there, if that makes sense. So I just always pick this one anyway, because I tend to F-bomb my way through all this stuff. By the way, in case you haven't noticed or guessed, you don't.
More Voth inbound.
We want to stay out of those beams because, yeah, they will kill you like straight away. hopefully it'll catch these guys out now. Like so. See? They stepped into the beams.
Both commanders are approaching.
I'm gonna try and get them to walk into those beams if I can. Dang it. Yay, one of them stepped in the beams.
We should move forward. Be on your guard.
Right. Pretty simple, this mission, considering that Tuvok tells you what you have to do pretty much every step of the way. But none of the missions in Star Trek Online are really that difficult anyway. Now, something is different here. Can anyone guess what it is?
Arm yourself. It is the Voth who killed the captain.
Enemy targets uncensored. Personal shield losing power.
Alright, now we can get through here.
That was an explosion of sufficient magnitude to cause a breach. Doctor, what is your status?
I'm fine, I'm fine. The Voth can't get in. You, may wanna put a shield up around the next door before you open it.
Okay, so this next step requires us to do a spacewalk, basically. And this mission is unique
that is between us and our
in that
goal
it gives
is the
you an
vacuum
EV
of
suit.
space. My No.
I'm here, Wait.
Doctor, we require a way to access the other areas of the station. Your thoughts?
I have an idea, but you may not like it. Those EV suits over there, they have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat of the sun.
Should.
Well, nothing will withstand that much heat and radiation for long. The suits appear to be designed for use in the shadow of the station. But, technically, they can keep us safe. For a little while.
They will have to suffice. We have no other logical option.
So yeah, we go over here, one of these containers we'll be able to interact with and open it, and we'll get an EV suit. Now, excuse me, there are three possible options that you can get, okay?
Me? Of course not. It's far too risky for me to go out there.
Yeah, so there's three different types of suits that you can get. You will have to play the mission several times in order to get all three varieties if you want. If you do get all three varieties, there is then an upgraded suit that you can purchase in the lobby store. You turn in one of each of the three variants, and you get a special upgraded version of the Solanae EV suit. Okay, suit activated. Talk to Cooper.
Do you really need me out there? Internal I know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We just F-bomb our way through, and he'll eventually come. And now we go outside for a spacewalk.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Conserve your oxygen. There is a large piece of debris blocking the station's entrance. There is a...
Okay, so we have to retrieve ordnance from the Voth mech suit. And now we make our way back.
I suggest flying a safe distance before activating the charges.
Kablooey.
The door is sealed. Any ideas, Doctor?
There should be a manual release for the locks above us.
Okay.
I will establish a shield.
So we're going outside here, and there's 3 locks that we have to interact with in order to get the manual override to work. You can see one of them glowing there.
The doors are open. Dr. Cooper and I will wait for you inside.
Alright, so now we just make our way back.
These suits are fried. I doubt they'll be much use anymore.
Alright, now we put on our proper armor. And we get cracking.
Something has closed the doors. Most unsettling.
I think the station's defenses are activating.
Enemy target on sensor.
We should move forward before more defenses activate.
Okay, so this is another part of the mission where you can go different routes. Every time you replay this mission, there can be different options. So for example, this time this door has opened for us, which is going to lead down to a certain path and a certain set of obstacles. However, the next time we play the mission, this might be the door that would open up for us. It could be this one again, but it might be this one. And this leads through a different route and, of course, a different set of obstacles. For a while, Star Trek Online was going down this path where missions had different paths of progression depending on a number of different things, like choices you made and just random elements.
Are malfunctioning in this area.
But they're not doing so much of that now.
The shadows of those consoles should provide a measure of safety.
Right, so we have to get into the shadow before the sun burns us to a crisp. That's basically what's happening. The shield is going up and down. Like so, and if you're caught in the sunlight, you are going to get your nuts fried.
The shields will hold. Our destination is ahead.
Now, as I was saying that there was another path, both of them lead to this area that we're coming into now, so it doesn't really make much of a difference other than that you can get certain accolades depending on which path
The Doctor and I
the game
will continue
chooses
our
for
work
you.
while you disable the lower panels.
Let's get ready for the next one.
the shields and we can complete our mission. The honor of deactivating the station is yours.
There we go. The deactivation program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate. It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
Is there any way to override the protocols?
None that I can see. If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
It seems we have little choice. Your thoughts?
This is another one where you have different options, but ultimately the same thing happens,
As
so it
Tuvok
doesn't
said.
really matter.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it. One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkaram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
Yes, I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have a lock?
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to beam up.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone. Move!
Right, so basically we haul ass and get the hell out of here.
We're going to die! We're going to die!
We have a lock on you, sir. Just give the word.
Beam us up.
Good to have you on board, sir. I'm Chief...
Now, as you can see, we are in a completely different ship. This is the Dyson Science Destroyer. This ship and other variants of it, there's TAC Engineer and Psi versions of this ship, and there are Fed KDF Romulan versions, all in the C-Store. They're not bad little ships. Now, the main thing about them, I would say, is that they're unique in that they have a tactical mode and a science mode. And I'm trying to figure out which one of these buttons is tactical mode, because I cannot remember. I think this is it. Tactical mode, yeah, there. So when it's in science mode, only the first 3 weapons fire, and you have a commander science ability, which I think in this case is the feedback pulse 3. When it's in tactical mode, you then get the science commander ability, feedback pulse 3, becomes unavailable, and a tactical commander level ability becomes available. So yeah, you know, it's interesting. To be honest, I wish it was back in my own ship, because this, you know, this isn't kitted out at all. You know, it's just it's giving you a template, which isn't really that great, and you can't do a whole lot about, to be perfectly honest about it. But anyway, yeah, you get to fly another ship, and if it's something that you like, you can pick it up in the C-Store, and there's a wide variety of different ones available. So there's like 9 ships altogether. Right, I think it's time for feedback pulse. Oh, so many to go. Save him a tachyon beam. Alright, that's another one down. Now we get the next wave. This guy. Sort of concentrating on this guy first because, you know, well, he's the biggest out of all the ships, and yeah, he's just more of a threat. So I want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Okay, now we should be able to talk to Tuvok, and we will go through the Dyson Gateway.
There are no more Voth. Navigational readings indicate
Now, what does this look like? Anyone? It's another Dyson sphere. Correct. Another Dyson sphere.
I have extensive.
So now we have to approach and hail this Voth ship. Actually, do you know what I want to do? I want to increase my weapons power. We'll jack that one down. Yeah, that'll be alright. Okay, let's skip forward here a little bit. Hail the Voth ship.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The Voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we...
You're not.
You're not Cooper.
Dun dun dun!
The weak shall perish.
Cooper has been an Undine all this time.
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
So the question is, when did he become, or when was he replaced by the Undine? And that's the end of the Voth ship.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us. We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
Right, I'm thinking we'll go into tactical mode as soon as we use this feedback pulse 3. But we won't do that straight away. Alright, gravity well out. Tachyon beam, not Typhon. I'm getting conflustered in all my abilities. Right, now we'll use feedback. By the way, I am most likely going to die at least a couple of times during this battle, because you're flying a ship that isn't kitted out, that you haven't been able to do yourself, so it's not great.
Frustrated. You were
right, now we'll change into tactical mode.
I do not get angry. I rectify my mistakes.
And when we go into tactical mode, it opens up the ability to use a fourth forward weapon, which is a proton cannon, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Where did he go? Get your punk ass back here.
More ships on approach.
Okay, that's him taken care of. Now we just have to worry about the rest.
This ship can take it.
Rear shields failing.
I have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
The Lisette is here to provide any assistance you require.
Switch back to science mode. There's a lot of incoming fire, so if we can start refracting that back, that will be very, very good. Yay, caramba.
Many try.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Three Undine battleships inbound.
3 battleships? That may be a problem.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through.
Looks like you can use a hand.
Auxiliary battery. Throw it grab well.
Is that all of the Undine?
Told you, you're gonna have it at least once.
It is not over yet, Captain. 2 Undine dreadnoughts are approaching.
Okay, let's switch back into tactical mode. and take on this dreadnought.
You only delay the inevitable.
Good to see you. We congratulate...
We've worked with the Alliance.
Fighting over this
matter is...
The Romulan, however...
Alright.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jem'hadar is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
To be continued. Okay, so now we can report in and get debriefed. It doesn't matter. Well, I'm finished with my build, so it really doesn't matter to me. You pick whatever you want. This set might be useful for you, possibly. But anyway, yeah, we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. My name is Winters, and I'll see you next time. So until then, take care.